what happened last time? Well, pulling each other through, together, Shadar and I returned from that swamp of sorrow where he saw the banshee that took so much from him, and I saw... Robert. But there was no reprieve to be found for us. The living paint still haunted the skies above Berinthas, and below it Daemon held Ven's lifeless body. Sir Tirion called down his griffin and rushed over, pulling her from the brink with divine magic. One moment she was gone, and the next she breathed again. And Tirion was already moving, rising into the skies with purpose. Daemon flew off, and Shadar followed, summoning wings of blackened ash to carry him upwards. A gift from his Raven Queen, chasing the creature as it fled towards the Krynell Mountains, still grappling with Dleight. As I cannot fly, I called for Mi'il, and Aelfric rode with me as we gave chase from the ground, his magic turning flame to frost to save what remained of the burning town as we left it. The battle had already begun again by the time we reached them. Tirion and Daemon were locked in combat with the creature, Dleight nowhere to be seen, and Shadar looked like he was falling through some sort of nightmare, and I wasn't there to help him this time.
The living paint is up and it is going to attack, turning to face Daemon. It's first going to lash out with a chromatic lash attack using its claws.
No.
That is a 30 to hit.
Ouch.
Oh dear.
Sorry, what?
That was with a roll of a 19. Holy shit.
And I got a 30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Can I jump back to the other fucking cliff?
Can I jump back to the other side of the country?
Okay, yeah. What's the damage?
The damage on that, my friend, is going to be a solid 20. And its claws just seem to not actually do any physical damage to your body. As its claws pass through you, you feel that racking in your mind, as if something is just grabbed your brain and squoze it like a wet sponge. You take 20 psychic damage.
You know that bit in Batman v Superman when Flash starts to run and Superman just turns his head slowly because he can keep up with him?
I fucking love that bit.
That's exactly what that just felt like. Like, I just jumped a gorge, and then this motherfucker turns around and looks at me like, where do you think you're going?
Fucking see me.
Look, I suppose it could be worse. You could have traveled by yourself at night to a windmill that a banshee lives in.
Oh, okay.
All right. I guess you had to be there.
Hey, you well played.
Yeah, some people try to buzz off on their own, so...
Okay,
Yeah,
Mark, cut that out in the edit. Or don't.
No.
Oh, anyone familiar with our YouTube rendition of this campaign would know exactly what we're talking about. And let's see. Hopefully, we won't see any more deaths such as so.
No,
but
it's a hive of activity right now, though.
It's a
Go down Don Quixote.
yes. With that, it's going to roll for its recharge. By the way, I forgot to do that at the start of its turn. And it will not recharge on its brush, a stroke of ruin. Instead,
cool,
then
cool.
it's going to. Yep. It's going to turn once again towards Sir Tirion and lash out at him with a chromatic lash.
Sorry, I wasn't aware I had a second attack. In retaliation to the attack it took on Daemon, can Sir Tirion Sentinel?
Sure. Yep.
Skoosh.
Also, just for the listeners, because obviously they can't see, the recharge ability has to be rolled on a 5 or a 6, which is why
Correct.
the 3
yes.
wasn't.
Of course, yeah, I forgot to mention that. Thank you.
I didn't know how high the recharge had to be. I was like, oh gosh, is it going to work on a 3?
Anything except a 1.
Right.
Is it 20 hits?
Yes, a 20 hits.
It takes 10 points of slashing and radiant damage. Oh, magical.
Lovely.
And then its strike hits.
Yes, it rolled a 24 to hit you, Sir Tirion, dealing a solid 20 points of psychic damage.
Gross.
As your armor ineffective against it, deflecting any of this. It just passes through you, and your nose bleeds as your mind gets racked by this burst of psychic energy.
One last thing. Sir Tirion has Relentless Avenger. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, you can move up to half your speed immediately after the attack. As part of the same reaction, the movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Tyrion will go 5, 10, 15 back towards Shadar.
Okay. That's absolutely fine. Meanwhile,
Daemon again.
There's 4 little fonts of paint. There's one atop a rock that is up to the north, kind of west of this kind of mountain trail. Then there are 2 on the trail itself, leading up towards the living paint, and another one then to the southwest of it on a rock. These this bubbling paint seems to rise now. It's about 4 foot high, of like a cylinder of paint, all different colors. That is all it can do. Mina, you arrive on the scene, but you would have seen all this action unfold seconds earlier. Did you have something you wanted to prepare?
I had something I wanted to do. I guess it's up to you whether or not I did it or not. But I had wanted to cast Mirror Image, I'll throw that in the chat, on myself, just kind of as a prep before the fight. Mm-hmm. It's not concentration or anything. It lasts for a whole minute. So I figure kind of, last turn, seeing that we were getting closer, I could have cast it if that was cool with you.
Absolutely. That's cool with me.
Awesome. So I guess as we are approaching Aelfric, are you riding in front or back, Aelfric? I assume front. Yeah, that's where the inexperienced rider would go. Aelfric sees nothing. But if anyone were looking, for half a second, Mina almost turned into a blur. And then from then, there are 3 illusory duplicates of herself. They appear in her space. Until the spell ends, the duplicates move with me and mimic my attacks. Essentially, this is the same spell that La Hadoda used on us before. And if anyone attacks me, they're going to have to roll again to see if they attack me or the duplicates. But the spell is longer if anyone wants to read that later. Okay. So
you have now arrived on the scene.
We have arrived on the scene.
Yeah, you're at the foot of this action now. You're in terms of trajectory, you're at the foot of these kind of set of crumbled stairs, and then on top of at the top of those stairs, it's perched atop a boulder. So it's probably about maybe 35 feet higher than you are.
Okay.
And 45 feet away from you.
Do I have clear visuals to Shadar? And is what is happening to Shadar visible?
You can see Shadar, yes. It is visible.
Okay, so I would know something's going on in a restraining...
You can see him physically restrained by the wrists for these painted chains attached to the stony ground. Okay. And you can see a blank, almost distant stare in his eyes.
Do I get the impression that this is something I could dispel with Dispel Magic?
It is indeed a magical effect. It is something magical happening. These aren't physical chains. You can see that they are somewhat eldritch in nature.
Okay. So I think on my turn, I'm going to hop off Mia. And I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Shadar. He's within 120 feet. Mm-hmm. I'll cast it at level 3, and we'll see if it works.
What does your Dispel Magic spell look like? Is it like a beam, or does nothing happen? Visually, or?
I've done this before. I think only once or twice in game, and I had argued that I hit my drum and it was a sound that kind of disturbed the magic. So we can do it kind of similarly now, where it's more sound based.
As you beat on the drum, you can almost see these shockwaves, this ripple from your drum, and the chains binding Shadar. They rattle, they vibrate, and then they break And as the shards of these grey painted chains fall to the ground, they just simply turn into like little puddles, little droplets of grey paint on the ground. Shadar,
Nice.
the effect on you is over.
Shadar stands
And
up
for-
and he goes, I knew I had it in me.
The power of positive thinking.
The hallucinations weren't broken by a familiar drumming at all. This is all Shadar. The drum of your inner heartbeat.
He's still hallucinating.
I thought it worked.
The car
and
blew
then
3 sizes on the date.
I am within 45 feet, which I think is a perfect distance for all my spells to work. So I'm going to stay there.
Okay. Sir Tirion, over to you.
Well,
And
Tyrion,
obviously help Aelfric off the horse, because I think
Much appreciated.
How do I light?
otherwise Aelfric is
The horse
staying
the horse is galloping in circles, and Aelfric is like, Mina!
Just like petting it with the mage hand.
The very end of the battle, the paint creature tries to escape, and Aelfric inadvertently does like trods on it with a horse and does the last point of damage.
going backwards.
I think I'm getting a hang of this.
Yeah.
Zooming in and out of earshot. I regret nothing. Anyway, Sir Tirion, over to you.
So I think Tyrion was making his way over to Shadar after realizing that he was surrounded in paint chains, and then as he's literally about to get to him, the chains explode. He's like, "Oh fuck it!" and he kind of turns on his heel, spraying dust, and then back across the bridge. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Tyrion's getting his reps in. You know, like the beeper test.
He'll go an extra 25.
You
to
didn't
make
have
room.
that in Ireland, did you?
Oh, we had the beep test.
Oh, you had the Pacers? Okay, never mind.
We
That
run back
trauma's
and
universal.
Yeah.
The fitness grand pacer test.
When he gets back there, he will attempt to slice this creature in twine. 13's not going to do it. Again.
It is not going to do it.
The 13 twice. Oh, well, it would have been 16 for the first one. That's still not going to do it because he had advantage from the given. No, they're both awful. So the Griffin will attempt 2d20s. We'll roll them at the same time. Save time. One for the claws, one for the beak. Oh, yes.
Whoa,
Nat 20
shit.
from the Griffin.
The beak gets a natural 20. So that will
beak,
be.
man.
I'm
Can't
going to
be
smite
beat.
through my Griffin.
Would that be like an avian smite?
So that's 2d8. 4 plus 4, 8. So less damage than the normal attack last round. And the claws did 22.
Okay. Sorry, the close. That's also a hit. Sorry, yes. Yeah.
And that is 2d6 plus 4. 11. Yes, that's not bad. That's not bad. So that
Griffin is the MVP for damage right now.
8, yeah. 8 and 11.
Aelfric
So
and I got
19
big old
points.
goose eggs.
Okay, very good. Is there anything else from our trusty Griffin?
No, the Griffin and Tyrion are both finito for this round.
Finito, magnifico. Daemon, your turn.
Taking a leap out of Sir Tyrion's book and knowing that these kinds of creatures do not like certain damage.
And sorry, it's a point to note because it was facing Sir Tirion last time. You have advantage. on
Okay.
the attacks.
I run my hand along the blade as part of my blood coats the blade as I run it over the whole edge, and as I cast Branding Smite on it with my bonus action. And then I'm going to take my attacks. Where is my sword? There it is. So a 20 to hit.
Absolutely.
Nice. You have advantage if you wanted to roll to see if you.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, that's
hit
a
crit.
good point. Yeah, I'm going to do
I
that.
mean, you are smiting. You might as well.
Okay, so a 20. So that's
Yep.
a 6, but then I also get the extra 2d6 for the Brandon Smite.
Nice.
So that's a total of
Nice.
15 for that one shot.
Nice, 15 points of damage.
If you're
Second.
using the Sword of Pardons, it'll be a +1 to attack and damage on that.
Okay, so it's a 16 damage then. Yep.
Okay.
And I'll roll at advantage this time because it'll make more sense. That's a 22 or a 22. It's up to you. Or a 23 or a 23. It's up to you which one.
I'll take
Take the
the
23.
second one. I'll take the second one, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So that's 9. That's 10 again.
Hey!
With the 2d6 on top is another 2. So that's 12.
It's
12
only
damage.
one spot, unfortunately.
Okay, so 11.
No, I think the
And-
branding is it the branding smite or
Yeah. It's the next time
Yeah.
you attack.
yeah. So I'll subtract the 2.
Hang on a second, because I thought it said every attack. Divine Grace Radiance is strike. The attack deals 2d6 damage to target, which becomes visible if it's invisible when the target shields dim light and 5 foot radius. Doesn't say the next time you hit. Sorry,
The
yes,
next
you are
time you hit.
correct. Apologies. Apologies.
That's
It's
our
okay.
paladin
This is
pal.
my
He's all about
specialist
those
area.
fights.
Yeah, he knows
He-
his smites. Yeah,
He
I
knows
shouldn't
his
have questioned.
smites. That's all good. That's all good.
And just to check, the haste action is that based on your bonus action, or is that just an extra action?
Extra
Bonus
action.
action.
Extra.
Okay, so
Is
I'm
it
going to
bon-
go for my
okay.
third.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very,
no.
very good.
I always
thought
thought
it
it was on the
was bonus,
bonus,
but
but,
okay.
apparently it's not. Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
checking.
Cool.
It's an extra,
Cool,
but
cool.
you can only do certain things with it.
Mm.
Then go for it, my friend. Advantage again.
That's a 19.
20.
Oh, it's a
And
20. It
19.
is
Because
20.
of the
Yeah.
sword.
A 20 will
Yes.
hit.
Nice.
Dirty 20s all around.
That's a 4. So we've had what? 29 points of damage though.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
For me, who's not a damage dealer, that's not bad at all.
Mm.
Absolutely.
And
Damon,
that
is there
my-
anything else for you? That is the lot. Okay. Aelfric, over to you.
Okay, pretty straightforward for Aelfric here. Not quite got the measure of our foe here, so I'm just going to attempt to hold monster.
Okay.
Nice.
It's going to be a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 19.
Gearbots.
Nice.
It is also going to roll again because of magic resistance.
Of course.
It gets advantage on that.
Ah,
Ah,
And we'll
Yeah.
roll a 23 as your
Okay.
spell.
I was so
Fail.
looking forward to the whole monster fairy fire combo. I was like, I'm loaded up. I'm
would've
ready.
been
Let's
great,
do it.
yeah. In that case, I should run and hide behind this rock.
That is a nice
Um,
boulder.
I think this is a nice time to interrupt with a little legendary action.
Oh,
as I forgot to
Mark.
do that last round.
Do you know what would be great if
doing
you
that.
if you could redo the effect that Shadar just got out of, and
I
knock
can,
me out for
I can,
the whole
absolutely do
thing.
that. No problem.
Please don't.
It is going to turn to. It's going to turn to Daemon because it just did a nice bit of damage there. Can I ask you? It points it like right up to your nose. It points that staff in the shape of a paintbrush. Can I ask you to make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw, Daemon?
You can ask me. I probably won't, but you can ask me.
I'm calling in a demand, my guy.
That's a nat 1.
For a 1. Oh, for a 0.
No, it's a 1.
No, it's a one. It's a
One
one.
plus 0, yeah.
The
There's
monster.
no modifier.
Oh, sorry.
so it's
Okay,
just a-
sorry. Yeah.
Did I or did I not call that roll? Like,
Yeah.
Damon, your mind is flooded with thoughts. You've been thinking the last few weeks about a new invention, and inspiration suddenly strikes. It's uncanny. You just know the answer to everything about that invention that you've wanted to make. You're flooded with sudden inspiration, and that causes you to be incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
okay, so a rules question. Does incapacitated finish haste?
No.
Okay, that's fine then. Grand job.
Shadar, over to you.
Shadar. Standing up off the bathroom floor, pumps the gun. Henry Cavill style. And he goes,
Well, you're still winged too, right?
well, my friend. As there's like pink foam running out of his ears and blood running out of his nose. He goes, oh, I guess it's on, my friend, is it? He'll step 5 foot closer and he's going to cast harm. He draws a sigil in the air and spreads his hand out, and 5 other sigils, almost like sort of equidistant around the sign of the form of a clock, appear in the air, and he just and they shoot towards this creature. So I need a Constitution saving throw, please. DC 20.
Constitution saving throw.
DC 20.
Oh my goodness, it's a 23 for a nat 20.
Hey, fuck you, Mark.
Don't blame me, blame the macro.
Fucking macro, man.
Yeah,
For anyone listening,
fucking macro Gargan.
Dave's face
Macro,
literally just went
macro,
like,
man.
what the fuck did you do?
Okay, cool. You're going to take half of 14d6 then, okay?
Okay,
Nice.
I suppose I will, sure.
It's a lot of d6s. You're going to take 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage. Boop, boop, boopity, boop.
That was a leveled spell, and so that means I can't cast Ryan's favorite spell right now.
Oh, yeah.
Spiritual weapon.
Now, you
Oh,
can still,
God.
like, even though it did not do the as much damage as you want, the sigil that you drew in the air that pulsed towards it, it's burned, it's seared onto its chest, that sigil. As it hisses, bearing its razor-sharp claws at you.
That's all I got, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm a stupid-ass cleric.
Not fond of your little trick, Mina, of dispelling the magic bound on Shadar. This thing looks at you. And he says, oh, music. I'm
Not a
more of the-
purveyor of other arts.
I'm more into the visual arts, my dear. Can I ask you to make a DC 19 saving throw as he puts his hand out?
What kind?
Oh, sorry, DC 19 charisma saving throw. As he puts his hand out, and this kind of...
You've got this.
similar to what Shadar did, he kind of draws this symbol in the
nice.
air. And on a 21-year-old is a success, as he casts Signature of the Lost Artist. He can only do this once per day.
Jesus.
Oh, ha! And why do I feel like I'm still gonna get messed up?
On a success, you're still going to take 4d10 psychic damage.
Holy fuck. Signature of the Lost Artist. What a fucking great name.
Okay, but you have to tell them what could have happened.
The living paint targets one creature you can see within 60 feet of it. Must make a DC 19 charisma saving throw. On a failure, the creature is dominated, as per the Dominate monster spell, for 1 minute. While dominated, the creature experiences visions of a perfect art and cannot willingly deal damage to the living paint. The affected creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn. On a success, it takes 22 or 4d10 psychic damage and is immune to this effect for 24 hours.
That's
Jeez.
horrible, Mark. Why would you think that up?
I don't know. 4d10 damage coming your way.
I'm not angry, Mark. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, you know what?
19 points of damage.
Because I had already done 22 to myself. I'll take it back.
That is not part of its multi-attack, so that's all it can do for this turn. Which brings us over to Mina, actually.
Oh,
Let's go.
let's see. Cool. Well, you know what cool spell I have saved up that does a lot of damage? None of them.
You have your cool sword thing, though, that you've done. That
I
I'm
also
really
don't
impressed.
have any more of that.
Oh.
They're
Wait,
limited
it just-
resources.
It has just occurred to me that Mina's actually dressed in her finery from the date, and Shadar is still dressed like Nicolas Cage.
Oh shit, I am actually. Yes, that's very fair. I'm not wearing my armor.
I just remember that. Yeah, you are armorless, my guy.
What's your AC? Like fucking 9?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't like my music, so the only thing left to do is continue playing. I will attempt. I say attempt because I'm not the best at this, but I will
Damn neighbors
attempt
won't turn down
some
the damn music.
Eldritch blasting. So,
What?
that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So, 25, 24, 27 all seem to hit, and that
Patron's got your back.
9, 17, 18 points total of force damage. And that's just kind of a little bit of a smirk, 3 quick drum beats in 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and it's each one. Yeah, but they strike. I'm not taking credit. Steven said it. Yeah, like each one strikes true, and it looks hurt now. It looks hurt after that.
Good.
Awesome.
This is easy.
Good, says Shadar, who's bleeding out of his ears.
This is what? What?
Anything else from our bard?
No, Bard is all tapped out.
Bard's barded out. Okay,
Bard is
Sir
barded
Tirion,
out.
over to you.
Signature of the Lost Artist, was that like an innate ability or was that a spell?
No, it's an innate ability I made up.
That was
Alright, cool. Just because I could have slayed the mage, but if it's an innate ability,
No, it's an innate. It's not a spell. It's not a spell.
hey, you gotta ask. Yeah, well, then business as usual. Widow's Fury comes aiming for the creature's neck. Come on, dice. 25, finally something can hit.
Absolutely.
14 points of damage, slashing and radiant, and he will go the other side of the neck.
Oh, that lingered on a 20 for half a second on my screen.
A 17 does not do it.
17 does not do it. Well, let's get 2 Griffin attacks. He's been more successful than Tyrion today. 1 for the beak, 1 for claw. I have both +6, so I'm going to assume neither of those hit.
Neither
the
of those are
Griffin.
going to do it. No, it's was it a 9 and a 15 do not hit. No. Oh, sorry, a 9 and a 14 do not hit.
Yep, that will end their turn.
Okie dokie. Daemon, it is your... Or it's Griffin's turn. Or that was a Griffin's turn. Daemon, it is your turn, but you are incapacitated until the end of your turn. So unfortunately, we're going to have to skip past you.
That's a question, though. Because of what the nature of this is, me and Aelfric have recently been trying to work on an inoculation for the Violet Madness. Has this sparked any creational thing to help me along with that?
What a great fucking question.
Absolutely. That is excellent. I'm going to say yes.
Good thinking.
But we will get to that when you have time to actually properly think about it.
Need to
That's
survive.
perfectly
Oh
fine.
man, that is
I love it,
top
yeah.
tier fucking shithousery. I love it.
Because I figured
Yeah,
it helped
absolutely.
the mayor do the painting, so why
Yeah,
wouldn't it help
absolutely.
me work out what I'm trying to do?
Oh man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
we're both-
100% here for that. Yep.
Amazing.
Well played. Well played.
So I rolled the save and then did a whole bunch of bong bong bongs and it was cool and everything. But I had mirror image up. Should that have not attacked me at all? Should that just have
You should have rolled the d20 to see if it did, yeah.
yeah, okay.
But it didn't hit any. Let's
did-
roll the d20 and
Okay,
if
that's-
you're good, then you can put the damage back. You didn't take the damage.
Okay, so the D20 is an 18. Hold on. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher. Yeah, though that's higher than a 6. So then, do we want to just say I didn't take the damage and leave
You didn't
the
take
rest
the
of it alone?
damage. It
Okay.
dispelled one of your mirror images, though. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 90
Yeah. So you can.
back.
Yep. We'll bring back the.
Yeah.
We can recon that absolutely. So yes, Aelfric.
And instead, Mina will be able to say something cool like, "You didn't see that coming, did you?"
Reflect on
Reaction, sass.
Happy little mistakes. That's a Bob Ross ref.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm here for that. I'm surprised it wasn't a Bob Ross reference earlier. Aelfric, it is over to you, my friend.
Yes, in that case, as my hold monster was unsuccessful, I will instead encircle the creature in a wall of fire.
Oh.
For 27 damage with a DC 19 dexterity save.
Okay, coming at you. Dexterity with advantage because of magic resistance.
Yes.
Hey. Ah.
29.
Bloody resistance.
Come on.
Yeah, so it's
So,
half damage, I believe.
Half damage on that, yeah.
For the
so we're
listeners
down
at home, the first dice rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Question about that. Can I see through that wall of fire to target the creature?
Yes, yeah, I believe so.
Okay, cool.
It will do a legendary action at this point.
Ah, Mark, why?
Of course.
I'd expect no less.
It's going to...
Melt.
It's going to... do another little innate ability called Painted Retaliation. Costs 2 legendary actions. It's going to negate that damage, but instead deal 2d10 psychic damage on you.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
what does it feel like to take damage, Aelfric?
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
a bit of a... I got beat up quite badly a couple of fights ago.
You did.
A couple of fights ago. Don't forget that you have temporary hit points as well.
Yes, I'm actually still within my temporary hit points.
I know. That's why I had to remind you.
Yeah.
It's going to negate that damage and instead deal 11 psychic damage to you.
This is
You feel like your mind is
most
on
infuriating.
fire. Yeah, your mind is just ablaze, it feels. Shadar, it is indeed your turn now.
Okay, so Shadar will he will stay where he is, and seeing this wall of fire erupt around this creature on this high precipice, he'll stand on the other side of the bridge that spans the gap, and he will. He will begin to speak backwards. And in the Raven Queen's faith, there's a blessing that symbols life, death, rebirth. And he will reverse that. Rebirth. And he will stop at death. And as he does that, he will cast Blight. So here we go. DC 20 Constitution saving throw, please, or he will take 32 points of radiant damage and 32 points of necrotic and 5 radiant. Don't know if the radiant applies in this one. No, the radiant doesn't apply.
15.
Hey!
Unfortunately, you're going to take 32 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah, this thing, it kind of shrivels up his skin. It looks cut, it looks battered, it looks torn, it looks weak. This has harmed it quite a bit.
And yeah, as that happens, Shadar will sort of point out his hands and his fingers, and he'll say, "You are no match for the power and the faith I have in the Raven Queen." That's it.
Okay.
Throwing some sort of zealotry somewhere.
It will... It's its turn. I will roll its recharge on its thing. It indeed rolls a 2 and does not recharge. So instead, it will firstly lash out at Daemon. So the first attack is going to be a 14 to hit.
A 14 surprisingly misses.
Okay.
May I sentinel?
You might. You may.
Well, I remember in time.
You smite.
26
Oh,
Yes, sir.
for 6 points of damage.
Okay, 6 points. Oh, demolished it. It can't move, correct? Because of that.
No, it is now stuck in place.
Okay.
Where was it going?
Second attack at Daemon also. This time you're going to take 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And again, one of these psychic slashes, 21 points of damage.
Okay, yep.
And let me see, is there anything else I can do at this very moment in time? There is not, so it will end its turn. Mina, over to you.
So anyway, I just started blasting. Oof, oof. No, I don't like those.
Oh,
Saw a little 1 there.
I don't know what you mean. It's an 11, actually. There's two ones
not
right next
one.
to each other.
I was looking at the dice, but
No.
yeah. So only one of those is a hit with a 29. The 13 and
Well,
11.
that does the 2 damage, which sucks.
2 damage.
Do you need a 100 from me?
No, we don't do that here.
Oh, nice. Thanks. I forgot sometimes.
See,
I was
what happened
prepared
was
for worst case scenario.
Mina hit the drum so hard on the first 3 that you actually stretched the drum skin a bit, so you just had to tighten the screws quickly to get that third one in.
Oh, goodness.
It will use its legendary action at this
no.
time to do one other thing. Let me just get the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
If
Okay.
you ran away.
Oh, it's running away. It's going to smear
Oh,
reality
sorry,
and
that's
pretty
not-
much kind of misty step right over here to Aelfric. As he
Aelfric,
pops
you're in
beside you, Aelfric, and he says, Why, hello there.
trouble. Molly,
Fantastic.
you in danger, girl.
Sir Tirion, over to you, my friend.
Seeing the creature smear reality, Sir Tirion will glance around, spot it beside Aelfric, and say, "How dare you run from me, beast!" And Misty step beside it.
Yes.
You thought-
What a rush.
You may do so with advantage as it is facing Aelfric.
And swing away.
Do it. Do it.
Top class.
25
25 will do it.
for 10 points, and then swing again. For 28.
28 will do it.
They're
For an
getting
additional
closer.
10.
They're getting closer.
And then Air Force Griffin will also fly down. I can move the squiggle. That is amazing. Thank you, Roll 20. 2 20s, one for the beak, one for the claws.
Aelfric, I don't know how you feel about animals,
24
but you
for
did have a
both.
horse encounter.
Absolutely,
and now a
all
griffin
day.
encounter.
Yeah, true.
So D8 and 2D6. So that will be 3, 12, 20 points from Griffin also.
Okay, it's going to negate that with its 2 points of legendary action, the Painted Retaliation, and impose 2d10 onto it. So the Griffin is going to take some psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
5 total.
That's a good roll.
Screeches in displeasure but stands resolved. Or flies resolved, I should say.
Okay. At this time, it is... I presume that's the end of your turn.
See, thank you.
Daemon, over to you. At this time, you are surrounded by a wall of fire with... well, no, you're at the edge of a wall of fire with nothing in it anymore. You look to your right, and you see that the thing has moved
So,
down
as
towards
he's
Aelfric.
at a downward trajectory, and as I just leaped a similar kind of gap, would it be safe to say that I could leap this and come down on top of it?
I'm going to opt again for the rule of cool. The last time you said it was a running start, but you wouldn't get much of a run. But the Griffin is there to help out again, so I think some... Do you know what? Roll an acrobatics check just to get the flavor of it.
Gadoing, gadoing, gadoing. Jumps on it.
Was
If he
Lightyear did
rolls-
it.
if he
You
rolls
can do
low,
it.
I think it would be very cool if he tripped and still fell on it.
Yeah, but it's bludgeoning damage.
I think a 14 is a respectable acrobatics roll. So yes, narrate as you see fit, my friend.
So, do that thing, like almost the Superman thing, where I just take the slight bend of the knees and just woof, straight up, double-handed, sword in between my hands, and just to come down on top of him and try and jam it straight in the back of his neck, essentially.
Matthew
Sweet.
McConaughey in Reign of Fire.
Exactly
Yes.
that. Exactly that.
Yes.
Very underrated film.
Oh, I love that fucking movie,
Loved it.
man.
Classic.
That's an 18 to hit, so the first one doesn't hit.
It does not hit.
The second
AC is
one,
19.
as I'm still
it
going.
was a
Oh,
plus
yes, plus
one.
one. It is, yes.
Then it's a hit.
Ah.
The dice gods have spoken.
So yeah, I'm going to jam it in the back of his neck for 8 points of damage.
9 because it's plus 1 on the damage as well.
Okay, of course, yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
So 9. Then for my second attack, I'm essentially going to twist the sword in his neck. So this is a plus. Oh my god, that's a nat 1. So I haven't got the strength to twist it, but I'm going to try it again anyway.
The handle is like coated in so much blood. Your hand just doesn't
That's
get
so
the grip.
funny though.
Listen,
I love
I'm not built for
Ah, shit,
strength. Okay?
I accidentally healed him.
Yeah. That's a 19 plus 1, so a 20 though on the third one.
Yep.
How many attacks do you get?
He's haste.
3.
Hasted.
Yeah, but haste only gives you 1 extra attack.
More
I
haste,
get
less
2
speed.
normally though because of my class.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's 8 points of damage then.
I never actually got you to ask to roll Constitution to keep haste when you got hit those times. But sure, look at
Oh,
Sure, look at- no, that was my bad
fair.
as the GM. So we'll do that next time. If there is a next time, this thing is looking bad. It's bleeding
Let's
from
go, Aelfric.
several.
Use a sword. You've got it.
Yeah.
Aelfric, I do believe.
Daemon.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, Damon, you're still kind of like hanging onto this thing. You're on its back. But yes,
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I pushed the sword through a bit though, so the tip of the sword is through its body towards Aelfric if he wants to do something rather spectacular.
Aelfric cuts his hand. Ow!
Just fucking touch it, just electrocute it or something.
Which end of
Metal.
these things do you use?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not familiar.
Very well, Aelfric. It is indeed your turn.
Well, seeing as everybody else is doing it, I'm going to Misty Step out of here.
Amazing.
Nope. Okay.
Over here.
He's gone.
And I'm going to unleash a barrage of
shit.
scorching rays. I'm going to cast scorching ray at level 4. So I shall have 5.
Is that
5
not like you
scorching
can't?
rays.
Is that not like
Yeah, I
a
think you gotta
cantrip
use
and
a
a
cantrip.
level spell?
Oh no, you're quite right. Actually, yeah. Sorry, my mistake. I'll use firebolt then.
Okay.
That's what I thought you were gonna do, and then you're like,
Yeah,
leveled, and I was
yeah.
like, wait.
No, you're
Aelfric's fireballs deal like fucking
Yeah, they're
crazy
fucking
damage anyway.
crazy.
They do.
That's like 17
18.
million points of damage.
18 does not hit though, unfortunately. It just misses the mark.
Does he get the height advantage?
No.
Come on, just 1
I
point.
know.
Didn't take Mark long to answer that. No.
It's true though. They do okay. They do 3d10 plus 5.
Crazy
Not bad.
sweet.
When they hit, of course.
Pretty sweet for a cantrip,
Yeah.
like, you know.
This didn't. So yeah, that's me.
Shadar, over to
Actually,
you. my
hold
friend.
on. Did we?
Oh,
no.
whoa.
That is. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Shadar
Over
will
to you,
leap 5 feet in the air, the blackened ash wind
Yes.
carrying him high into the air. He will sail this far to here. Look down at Daemon and go, "Are you all right down there, my friend?"
I
Well,
just reach up my
Damon,
hand.
I think is here now. He didn't move
Damon
on
is
the
actually
Oh, yeah.
down
Oh,
by
sorry.
the thing.
I
He
did
did
that.
his whole
yeah,
sorry.
leaping sword.
Cool. Well, he'll look down and he'll say, "You all right down there, my friend?"
I'm just gonna reach up my hand like, do your best.
And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Severus bless you.
Bless you.
Guiding Bolt, Severus bless you. And I'm going to cast it at level 4. That's okay for you. Here comes the Guiding Bolt. If I can find it on my sheet, if I were to cast Guiding Bolt a lot, I would be able to, but I'm not. Here we go.
I'm next, by the way, in case you're hoping to do some Tyrion
Here we go.
shenanigans.
No,
I've gotten in between you one too many times.
20 to hit.
Absolutely.
That will
Can I-
be 31 points in that. Yeah.
I was just saying, can I just for a bit of flavour, I just like let go of the sword for a second and just ride him, like stand on him as the guiding bolt hits the hilt of the sword and runs through the sword through his body.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Well, Shadar, you can narrate how you end this thing.
No, let's have
Really nice.
let's have our boy Daemon narrate out like how this goes as the energy passes on to you.
Well, no, as it
Well,
goes
don't kill
through the
him
sword,
too.
you decide how it actually affects him. It's just gone through the sword, and what does it do to him?
Okay, we might go with something strange here. Damon, if
Do
you're okay
it.
with
Get
that.
strange on us.
Let's go.
As Shadar takes to the air now with his wings, ashen wings, propelling him aloft, he points the hand down towards this creature and is momentarily distracted by Daemon's holding the sword aloft and almost asking him to direct the energies towards the sword. And he does so as the guiding bolt surges through the sword into this creature through Daemon. I would posit that some of Shadar's connection to Esmeralda is transferred to Daemon.
I'm sorry, what? You want to repeat that?
And I have no more specifics than that. I'm going to leave that with Mark.
Tyrion, I think you interrogated the wrong party member.
As the power of the Raven Queen channels through you, Daemon, you do, in fact, get little flashes. But at the moment, you probably need to sleep on it because you're just so distracted because you've just come up with the answer of maybe not curing the violet madness, but at least coming up with something to slow the progress down significantly. But you can feel it. You are on the cusp of a breakthrough. There must be a cure, but you've certainly learned. You've figured out how to dramatically slow the progress of infection. So the flashes you see is something that is almost an afterthought for now, but maybe upon resting, something more might come of it.
Interesting.
But this thing, your sword is loosened from the wound you've dug into its back as it just kind of crumbles to this kind of cindering, smoldering husk as the guiding bolt eats it up from the inside out. And that will indeed take you all out of the turn order and the end of combat.
Okay.
The four little small pillars of paint that it actually never got to utilize just flood away and seep back into the ground.
And you all level up.
Hey!
And
Level
and
20.
And you all level up, which is what I would say if you actually leveled up.
You motherfucker.
Of course.
I was like, no way.
I was like, well, that's manifestation right there.
I
We're
don't know
milestone.
D&D Beyond to look.
We're doing milestones here, not XP.
Maybe conquered Bob Ross. I call that a
When Shadar and Mina go on their third date, that's when everyone levels up. It's a milestone progress.
That'll be
You know how long it took to go on one?
I know.
You all know what happens on the third date. You level
One.
up.
I would
Level
say
up.
murder,
Okay,
but
go.
that happens on all the dates.
I guess Shadar will sort of land down with this sort of flash of ashen wings, and they'll go just dissipate, get carried off by the by the wind, and he'll look at Mina and he'll say, I was in the throes of that creature's illusions. I swear I heard your drum beat. Like a heartbeat. Was that you?
It was.
Thank you.
As long as I can help it. You're not alone.
Ah. Why would I be alone?
You wouldn't. I'm
Right,
just saying if you
that's
think
what
you are,
Yeah, no.
know that you're not.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
We've looked like we five people in our group. So.
Right, the group.
Right. So. Yes, it's not going to be.
Are the wings new?
Kind of, yes.
I like them.
Yes, I think they're pretty cool. But wait, could you give me 1 second? And he'll turn around to a tree and he'll open his eyes and go. And because he has to get rid of these effects anyway. So he's just like Cyclops taking off his glasses, and it's like, and he just destroys a tree. And what was the other one? A regeneration. Oh, he just begins to regenerate hit points.
He's the doctor.
Pretty much. And like he just looked at his arm and he there it goes. Yes. Seems like the Raven Queen has granted me more power. I feel that sometimes it happens in connection with when I start putting more gold pieces in the alms box.
I wouldn't
Anyway,
presume to know what gets the Raven Queen to give powers.
Well, me. Worship. Faith. Feels good to have faith in something. What do you have faith in, Mina?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to have faith in the gods. They're just there, Like, it's not
What?
like I can say they're not there.
Yeah,
They exist.
they do exist.
That's all there really is to it.
But it's not about believing in their existence. It's about believing in what they stand for. That's what true faith is. Faith is not about validating the existence of something. Faith is, as I said, believing in what they stand for.
Well, I'm pretty sure death is real too. So,
Very much so.
as far as that goes.
Death may be reversed, though, as the Raven Queen sometimes grants me the power to do so. Only if she deems it to be noble.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't presume to know.
Well, maybe. Maybe we can speak upon it some more.
Yes. With some wine over dinner.
What?
With some wine over
With
dinner.
some wine over dinner.
And not in the middle of what used to be a
Yes.
battlefield.
Okay, I'm sure we can do that. What date would be? Sorry. When should we plan this to happen?
I don't know. We'll talk about it in a bit,
Okay.
but soon.
Hey, that was really weird. What happened before?
With
When we went that altered dimension, please. Right.
Right.
Is that normal for you?
No, not normal at all.
No.
Um,
A lot of stuff about your husband.
Right.
Yes. You know, I've never been married.
I know.
Yes.
And I guess you know that I have been married.
Yes, I do. So, yes. Suppose we can talk about this again another time, but yes, then.
Right.
Wine. What is it? Wine and food, you said?
Yeah. The wine and food.
Wine and food. Okay.
Okay.
So.
But yeah, no, Mina's thrown off now that you've mentioned the late husband and the visions.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of thrown off as well.
Yeah, no, I know.
And
It's hard to come face to face with Robert Dumont and not feel thrown off, so.
No, I don't mean Bobby Dumont. I've never heard of him, but you know.
War hero, big sword, lovely blonde hair.
It sounds like Tirion Shadow, to be honest with you, but okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, yes, I should better go check on the rest of the party.
But that's all out of character, obviously.
I'll go over
yeah,
to
I
Daemon
suppose I
and
will
see
drop the mirror image. So if Shadar was seeing threes, he's no longer doing that.
I'm seeing double 6 Minas.
Daemon,
I had a dream like this one.
how are you feeling, my friend?
I feel like shit.
Really?
Do we want to rest?
I
Here?
suppose I can bop a little heal spell into you if you like it.
Let's have a rest, shall we? I have this little trick I can do. It'll keep us safe at least for an hour.
Okay,
And
where are we going to rest?
Right here. And he
Right.
pulls out a rope from his bag. And as he lets the rope go, it actually starts traveling up as if it's being carried by an invisible balloon. And then just suddenly stops. Only about 6 feet or so, 8 feet. And he starts climbing up the rope. And as he gets to the top, he starts disappearing. As I cast rope trick.
Where did he go?
Your
Where?
rope trick spell for me is what spiritual weapon is for you. I fucking hate that spell. I hate rope trick.
Do you?
It's so broken. Yeah.
It is kind of broken, actually. So, yeah, Shadar will see as Daemon then pokes his head out, or like he just pokes his head through of an invisible thing that you can't see, and then puts his hand out like, "What are you guys coming in or what? We've only got this for an hour, so at least we can rest." And then he'll go back in.
And Shadar, like, he's quite physical, but one thing he's never been able to get the hang of is climbing up a rope.
Sir Tyrion will stand at the base of the rope to give
So
him
he'll grab onto the rope, and he's just like
Hugging the rope.
hugging the rope.
He's just slowly spinning in a circle on the rope.
Doesn't know how to get the ankle and the leg to hoop himself up, and he's like, "I'll go last. I'll keep an eye out for the rest of you."
If Shadar genuinely is going to be last, once he grabs hold of that rope at the end, me and Sir Tirion would just yank the rope up and pull him up.
That would be great. Thanks a million.
While they're setting up the rope trip, I think Mina's gonna go up the stairs and check on Aelfric a little bit.
Yeah, Aelfric's just been kind of by himself up there after the heat of battle had died down.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I had to flirt a little bit, so now I'm back.
Has to do, of course.
It needs must. There's a priority to things. Aelfric, you all right?
Yeah, it's all good up here, all good. Not quite as effective as I would normally like to have been in that little encounter, but I'm still in one piece, and we all got through it intact.
That's what's most important. You were a little frightened, I think, on horseback. Are you?
Not my natural environment, but it was a unique experience.
Oh, okay. Riding horse isn't supposed to be. I mean, we could try again later, so you're not so frightened.
A bit of practice might help. It wasn't entirely unenjoyable.
All right. Well, I saw you Misty step out of there. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Everything, well, in one piece. Can't complain.
Okay. I think, well, what is Damon doing?
Hmm.
Come and rest. Come on.
Up there.
Yes, just climb up the rope. Trust me, you should know you'll be fine.
No, if you insist.
When you guys actually all get up there, it's like one of those, like, you know, those Turkish lounges where it's like just cushions and stuff everywhere and like hookahs and like it's just nice tapestries and stuff. That's what it looks like in there.
That is very on point for Daemon. As Shadar is the last person to enter this little extra dimensional space, a couple of hundred feet away, maybe 150 feet away or something like that, actually, Dleight lays sprawled with a protruding bone out of his thigh, his arm twisted the other way, blood seeping down his forehead. He's busted up pretty bad. He kind of lays there just after blinking himself awake out of unconsciousness. There's nothing to be heard. He lets out a kind of a groan, a kind of wet croak as more blood kind of spills to the top of his mouth and seeps down the side of his face. He looks up at the starry sky above, and he hears the sound of fine shoes clapping against the stones. And as he looks up, another tiefling's face comes into view, kneels down beside him and places a hand on his shoulder. Sometimes good help is so hard to find, you got to do everything yourself. And as he places a hand on Delight's shoulder, he just kind of fades into this kind of puff of black smoke. The other tiefling just takes a deep breath in the night sky. It's time to go home. 5 minutes earlier, as you are all making your way toward the battle, Ven was making her way home, scarpering through the blazing town with Rocket by her side, scared and shivering, trying to make her way through the town she grew up in, that she's been in for the last 16 years, but somehow disorientated by the haze and the confusion and the terror, the pandemonium of the panicking crowds. She darts through a side alley, a shortcut she'd always taken from the market home, where then Rocket stops in front of her, and a similar sound of those fine shoes against cobblestones approaches from the darkness. I wish to meet you under less unsavory circumstances, Ven. The man says as he kind of comes into view, and one side of his face illuminated by the flames of the marketplace across the river. A tiefling, red tiefling with a kind of a pointed goatee and penciled mustache, kind of wrinkled forehead and curled horns, jet black hair slicked back, and wearing a fine doublet, holding a cane. He marches forward, says, "You need not fear me." "You're another tiefling," she says, kind of gasping for her breath. "Indeed, I am. And one who aims to help you." He kind of approaches her now, he puts a hand, or like Rocket goes to like kind of, his retractable claws come out, and he just gently puts a hand on Rocket, and he just ceases to function. And he kind of takes the back of his hand and just strokes her cheek, twirls a lock of her jet black hair. The girl who died and came back to life. You spent your life here, not knowing where it is you belong. But I think you, Ven, belong in the city of Tenebrosity. You've lived your life not knowing what you wanted to do, but I have plans for you, my child. As a portal behind him opens, he says, leave this crumbling ruin behind. Join me and come find your true calling. Confused, scared, she looks down at Rocket, who's just almost like a statue now. Unsure at first, but lets him take her hand as they walk through this portal, this arc of purple light. And it closes behind them without a sound, save for the screaming of the panicking villagers of Berinthas. And that's where we'll leave things for this episode of The Violet Madness. Thank you so much for listening. Our players tonight were Matt as Aelfric Ilnarin, Ali Mar as Mina Dumont, Ryan, also known as Deranged Rhino over on Twitch, as Daemon Filius Vidust, and Stephen, your paladin pal, as Sir Tirion Shadowbane, and also Dave at Emerald Collective Dave as Shadar Vicanis. And I've been Mark, your GM. If you've been enjoying the show, we'd love it if you took a moment to like, follow, or subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts. It really helps us find more people to join along in the madness. And if you want to keep the conversation going, come join us over at the Emerald Collective Discord server. It's a great place to share your favourite moments, theories, feedback, and to hang out with the community between episodes. Thanks again for listening, and until next time, stay vigilant and mind the madness.